Hello and welcome to the Tarkis Zone. Thank you for joining me. Today we're going to be talking about my Himalayan 450. I wanted to talk to you about subscriber suggestion. Wanted me actually to point out something about these here. But before I do so, I wanted to just show you the bike. It's here up on my deck. I've done my past e-bike videos on this deck. The bike fits nicely right up this ramp. I can drive it right up here, and it fits right nicely through a standard door. So if you're thinking about getting this bike, it drives right through there. And then I park it back there. I know, ignore the floor. I've stripped it. I've got to actually paint it. It's on my to-do list, but back to the bike. So even with these on the bike, these bags, hard case bags, it fits through that door without a problem. All right, so let's talk about these guards. In my previous video, and I want to point out to you folks that I'm a 90%, maybe 95% on-road driver with 10 to 5% of my time off-road. And when I go off-road, I'm not saying like crazy off-road, I'm saying like in a field. So the subscriber commented to me that these also protect your hands from brambles and limbs when you're going through some really thick stuff off-road. So this will protect you from, limbs hitting you or anything else that you might be just driving through. Where I had said the reason why I got these was to protect my hands from the wind, the cold wind and cold rain when I drive in the rain, protect these hands from getting cold. Also, they're going to protect you from any rocks that other cars or motorcycles might kick up. Then I had mentioned that in my other video that some kicks up a rock and it's going towards your hands. At least your hands are protected. But the subscriber wanted me to point out that these are a gem when you're riding through really thick trees, rambles, even high weeds. And what happens is they protect your hands completely so you're not damaging. Now, I don't do that kind of off-roading. So that's why it didn't occur to me to mention that. So for me, it's about Tarkis being pampered and not wanting to have cold hands. That's why I got these. And these are a secondhand, I guess secondhand would be, no, I guess that's not the term I'm looking for. It's an add-on. So it doesn't come with the motorcycle. You have to pay to have these added onto the bike. And if you go to Island Auto Haven in Grand Isle, you will be able to get these when you purchase the bike, and they roll it into the warranty if they put it on the bike for you. And these were not that expensive, but they're an add-on. And, that third party, because they're direct from Royal Enfield. Royal Enfield makes them. So, they're designed for this bike through the manufacturer. It's just that the bike doesn't come with them. I guess that's the point I'm trying to make. So, the bags, too. Those are extras. They weren't that expensive, but you'll have to, with these, Royal Enfield again. But if you get them, you're gonna let the company that's selling it to you put them on for you, because this way they're done right. Because the reason why I say that is they do come with a maximum speed, which is 70 miles an hour. So if I can imagine someone not knowing what they're doing, put these bags on wrong and they just fly off. So have a professional put them on. I had Sean put them on with, Island Auto Haven. When Sean puts accessories on for you, if you buy the bike from him and you pay for the accessory, he can bake in the labor cost to that as part of the bake-in of the cost of the motorcycle. And you'd have to call him for the details on that, but I'm sure that I only had paid for the actual cases and he put them on as comp, as for me buying the bike from him. Same thing with all the accessories. He had put these on for me. He charged me for the parts, he charged me for the bike, but he put them on for free. And because he did the work himself, and the fact that they're Royal Enfield parts, they're all baked into the warranty of the bike. All right, so going to this case, I wanted to open this case for you so you could see my rain jacket, my oil rag, cleaning rag is here, but this is a full rain suit and a full umbrella. and it fits halfway through, and I'm a extra large coat wearer, and this fits in nicely, and I still have half the container to use. Now, the reason why I put it in there, right? Because I normally put my important stuff in this one. My paperwork that I need, my laptop when I go to do work, anything that I'm trying to use quite a bit will go into here. And the reason why is this side's the easiest side to deal with because the bike's leaning in this side. Plus the fact that if you're on the highway and you get pulled over, you can pull the bike over, then get out of the roadway and stand here, wait for the officer to address you, and then you can just walk right into the paperwork if you keep your paperwork inside there. So that's the other reason why I do it. So this container is basically my everyday, I'm going to use out of it for my everyday use. And this container is for my flares, for my raincoat. I got to get my first aid kit in there. You know, things that I'm not going after all the time will end up here. Now, granted, if I have to get my rain jacket out and I have to pull the thing over, I usually pull over as far over as I can, and then I would open this case from this angle, not stand in the road, and get that rain jacket out. All right, well, that's really the video I wanted to make today, just to point out this protective hand guard, what the subscriber wanted me to mention there. These mirrors here, again, these are not stock mirrors. These mirrors are add-ons, extras. So again, I had to pay for these, but these are leaps and bounds better than the stock mirrors. They really are. So if you've got, you know, if you've got a choice, if you've got the money to make that choice, definitely get these upgraded mirrors. And I got my new phone holder. That works great. I'm really happy with this phone holder. That I got off Amazon, and I can link the link if you guys want to see the link to that. I got this off Amazon. It works beautiful. You know, I got this arm for my camera system off Amazon. So there it is, folks. I want to thank you for watching my videos, and have a happy Easter if I don't make a video until then. Thank you very much. And this has been the Tarkis Zone.